X-Men Gold number 18 by Mark Guggenheim and Ken Lashley. Magma meets with a representative from Damage Control to discuss rebuilding the mansion when she gets a telepathic phone call. Dr. Reyes calls with news on Rachel. She's developed a skin condition, and it's eerily similar to her old, future Hound days, which probably isn't anything good. Meanwhile, in the negative zone, Kolagoth and Augur prepare to hand Kitty and Nightcrawler back over to the X-Men, when all of a sudden, the elf appears to have gone missing. Bamping blindly onto the spire of a statue, he's in pain, but luckily, no worse for wear. Back in Parliament, the government explains Kolagoth's offer. Ink considers the options, but Logan tells him that they should take the deal. At the exchange point, Kitty asks where Nightcrawler is, and Kolagoth tells her that he's dead. As the X-Men arrive, she runs to them and tells them about Kurt, an interesting situation considering his immortality. It's evident to Armor that the creatures are in a hurry to get rid of the X-Men, proof that there's something they don't want the Earthers to see. Furthermore, their emissary turns his guns on them. It's time for the Children of the Atom to leave. Armor and Logan discuss something in Japanese, which literally had nothing to do with this issue. Although Kitty wears a dampener, she can still react physically and punches Kolagoth. He orders his troops to open fire. Logan responds by unleashing Storm, and the fight is on. Ink is blasted from behind, but reveals that thanks to his mutant tattoo artist, he now has a healing factor and some Cyclops-like eye blasts. The issue ends with Storm taking Kolagoth for a ride, carrying the alien to new heights. The advantage turns out to be his, though, as the massive Scythian statue appears to actually be alive. It breaks from its stone-covered state and stands tall, not only scaring Storm, but freaking out Nightcrawler on the beast's other side. What'll happen next? We'll have to wait to find out, as this issue is left to be continued. Out of all the X books, this one is clearly in an abysmal last place. I don't understand how a writer who's armed with such a diverse group of heroes can't seem to put an interesting spin on things. This run of books reminds me of a large portion of the late 90s and early 2000s forgettable issues of Uncanny. You probably don't remember a lot of what happened then because it was boring and a lot of filler, very similar to this title. I don't know how long they plan on keeping Mark Guggenheim at the helm, but a decision to change some things can't come soon enough. I give this one a 6 out of 10. If you like this video, there's hundreds more like it, spanning several current and classic story arcs. Check out my other video playlists for even more awesome comic book action. This video is also accompanied by my blog at nerdiestkidyouknow.com. You can also follow links to my Facebook or Twitter pages, as well as a link to this very issue for sale on my eBay page by clicking below. For the Nerdiest Kid You Know, I'm Sam Torito. Thanks for watching.